Donald Trump, a name synonymous with wealth, luxury, and, well, bankruptcy. It's a curious case, honestly, this journey of a man who built an empire on a foundation of gold, stumbled through financial pitfalls, and then somehow landed right back in the lap of luxury. But let's rewind to the beginning, to the heart of New York City, where a young Donald Trump was handed, not a silver spoon, but a golden skyscraper. Born into a family already steeped in real estate, Trump's beginnings were anything but ordinary. His father, Fred Trump, was a self-made millionaire, a real estate mogul who built affordable housing for the masses and a fortune for his family. Young Donald grew up witnessing the construction of empires, learning the language of deals, and understanding the power of property. This early exposure, laid the groundwork for his future endeavors, for better or for worse. It's no secret that Trump received significant financial support from his father, a small loan of $1 million, as he once famously quipped. But the reality, as meticulously documented, paints a different picture. From a trust fund set up in his childhood to substantial loans and inheritances, Trump's early wealth was significantly bolstered by his family's fortune. This begs the question, was Donald Trump a self-made billionaire as he often claimed, or a fortunate son who parlayed his inheritance into a brand built on the illusion of self-made success? The answer, like most things Trump, is complex and shrouded in layers of carefully crafted narratives. But one thing is certain, his journey into the world of extravagant expenses is a fascinating tale of ambition, risk, and the price of a luxurious lifestyle. Trump's foray into the business world was marked by bold moves, high-stakes deals, and a penchant for self-promotion. From the glitzy Trump Tower in Manhattan to the casinos of Atlantic City, his name became synonymous with opulence and a certain brand of New York City swagger. But beneath the veneer of success lay a trail of risky ventures, failed projects, and a staggering 6 Chapter 11 bankruptcies. The business world is no stranger to risks and rewards, but Trump's approach to deal-making seemed to court controversy and financial turmoil with alarming regularity. His casinos, once glittering beacons of wealth, became financial burdens, buckling under the weight of debt and mismanagement. Trump's ventures into airlines, stakes, and even a football league all met similar fates, leaving behind a trail of financial wreckage and unanswered questions. How does one reconcile the image of a shrewd businessman with a track record riddled with bankruptcies? It's a question that has baffled critics and admirers alike. Some argue that Trump's willingness to fail, to pick himself up and dust himself off, is a testament to his resilience. Others see it as a pattern of reckless decision-making and a disregard for the consequences of his actions. Whatever the interpretation, one thing is clear. Trump's business dealings were as much about spectacle as they were about substance. The art of the deal, for Trump, was a performance, a high-stakes game where winning, or at least appearing to win, was paramount. And sometimes, the price of that performance was bankruptcy. Donald Trump's journey from the boardroom to the Oval Office was nothing short of unprecedented. A businessman with no prior political experience assuming the highest office in the land was a scenario straight out of a Hollywood script. But the reality of his presidency, like his business dealings, was a whirlwind of controversy, spectacle, and yes, even more expenses. The cost of running a presidential campaign is astronomical, even by billionaire standards, and Trump's campaign with its rallies, merchandise, and relentless media presence was no exception. But the expenses didn't stop there. Once in office, Trump's frequent trips to his own properties, his legal battles, and the costs associated with his impeachment trials all added up to a hefty sum. The presidency for Trump seemed to blur the lines between personal business and public service. His Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida became a de facto winter White House, hosting foreign dignitaries and political allies at a cost to taxpayers. His children, who held positions within his administration, also faced scrutiny over their business dealings and travel expenses. The financial implications of Trump's presidency are still being calculated. But one thing is certain, his tenure in the White House was as much about the price of power as it was about the power itself. The end of Trump's presidency did not mark the end of his legal woes or his lavish lifestyle. In fact, if anything, his post-presidential life has been a whirlwind of lawsuits, campaign rallies, and continued residence at his luxurious Mar-a-Lago estate. The legal battles stemming from his business dealings, his presidency, and his personal life have racked up millions in legal fees. Despite the ongoing legal battles and the shadow of multiple investigations, Trump has remained a prominent figure in American politics. He continues to hold rallies, endorse candidates, and tease another presidential run, all while maintaining his opulent lifestyle. His Mar-a-Lago resort, a favorite haunt of the rich and powerful, serves as his primary residence, a constant reminder of the luxurious life he enjoys. The cost of maintaining such a lifestyle with its private jets, multiple properties, and security detail is astronomical. And while Trump's exact net worth remains a subject of debate, there's no denying that he continues to live a life of luxury, even as he faces mounting legal challenges and a potential political comeback. The story of Donald Trump's expenses is a complex and fascinating one. It's a story about the price of ambition, the allure of luxury, and the blurred lines between personal wealth and public service. It's a story that continues to unfold, leaving us to ponder the true cost of power and the enduring fascination with the life and times of one of America's most enigmatic figures.